Hey everyone, it's Terry here from terrytill.com, and this is my review of Host 5 Years, which launches at 10 AM Eastern Standard Time on Friday 30th of April. And what it is basically, it's a hosting package that you pay a one-time fee, and it covers you for 5 years hosting. So hosting is what you need to put your website up on the internet, and you might be thinking of hosting with somebody like GoDaddy or Namecheap or somebody like that, and all great hosting companies, but they obviously cost you money each and every month, or quite a bit every year, whereas this is one fee for 5 years and that's it, paid for and done with. Supposedly supposed to be super fast hosting, so a great hosting servers and that. So if that sounds something that might be of interest, then stick around, because I'm going to go into it in more detail, go over to the sales page, have a look in the actual hosting area where you'll see all the features you get with the hosting when you pay for it. But I'm on my bonus page at the moment, so I want to show you some bonuses I'm going to give you if you pick up this hosting deal with Host 5 Years through my actual links. So on my bonus page you can pick up the hosting with Host 5 Years by clicking on any of these light blue buttons, and if you do it before the time reaches 0, then you'll lock in all these bonuses I'm going to tell you about. So don't miss out on that, as I say, because I don't want you to lose out on some really cracking bonuses being provided to me by my mentor John Armstrong. Some really great bonuses which I'm going to show you now. So yeah, click on any of these blue buttons before the time reaches 0. Now, bonus number 1 is John O's own personal bonus library. So all these sort of bonuses that we use to promote these offers, you're going to get access to all the ones that John O uses himself personally to do these promotions, and fantastic library of bonuses you can use time and time again. All completely given to you. These bonuses are free when you buy Host 5 Years. Bonus number 2 is how to build your email list using the Fuego Breakout. This was a program done by John O about a year to 2 years ago, and it basically uses the power of Instagram and influencers to get you their details, which you can then obviously get their emails addresses and build up an email list, which you can then obviously send them emails, and also gives you the opportunity to get the details so you can retarget them regarding any items you want to obviously try and promote. So that's a great program there, as I say, actually made by John O, and again another top bonus. Bonus number 3, build your Facebook following fast. Obviously if you're using Facebook, you can build up your following on Facebook and actually promote offers and things to your followers on Facebook, and make good commissions this way by promoting to your followers on Facebook. And this is how to do it really fast, to build up your following really fast. So again, another great course. Bonus number 4, access to 2,500 of John O's top email swipes, which basically you get a file which you can copy and then paste into your autoresponder, and you don't have to do anything. They're already top emails being used by John O to create and make thousands and thousands of dollars, and you're going to get access to 2,500, which you just copy and paste into your autoresponder like GetResponse or Aweber, and all your work's done. They'll just keep going out to people and creating sales in the future. Again, another great bonus. Bonus number 5, all the vendor bonuses. So any bonuses given by the vendor will be included. So yeah, click on any of these blue buttons before the time reaches 0 to get all those bonuses chucked in absolutely free. And this is a Warrior Plus product. So what will happen is when you actually buy Host 5 Years, you'll get a receipt from Warrior Plus saying, thank you very much for buying Host 5 Years. Please pick up your product by clicking on the link below. and there will be a link in your email. When you click on that link, it will take you to Warrior Plus, which when you're logged in, logged into Warrior Plus, that is, will take you to a page similar to this one, illustrated on your screen in front of you now. You get the actual product by clicking on the green button, but you get all the bounces I've just previously mentioned by clicking on the blue button, which is immediately below the green button. So all the bounces, the product and all the bounces are delivered instantly. So as soon as you click on the buttons, you get obviously the product, you get the bounces straight away. Doesn't matter what time of day or night, what part of the world, you get instant access. So that's really straightforward, nice and easy. If we go over to the actual HOST5YEARS website or sales page, as you can see, HOST5YEARS, Host Unlimited, so this is really good, unlimited websites with unlimited SSD, so that's a solid state drive, which means it gives you super fast hosting, because solid state drives are a far better drive than the old drives that used to be on computers and servers, because they work really fast and deliver things, in this case on the internet websites, super fast. So yeah, unlimited SSD on super fast server for 5 years at unbeatable one-time low price. So instead of paying monthly or yearly, you just pay one price and then that's it, you've paid for 5 years. So that's a really good deal. Don't let your super slow hosting eat your money and business. Are you paying $1 to $5 per month for restricted hosting? 2020, well, you might be paying $1 to $5. You're probably paying a lot more than that, I would think, to be quite honest. 2021 is the time to move your hosting to HOST5YEARS with small one-time fee and get on everything for unlimited. We've got a little video there, so obviously watch that video. Then we've got lots of information telling you what you're going to get. Obviously, the unlimited SSD, free SSL certificates. Now, it's not been that long ago, and still people do still sell these SSL certificates, and it's surprising how much people pay. $20, $30, $50. I've seen them up to $100. And with a lot of hosting companies, they'll charge you. Some give you free SSL certificates for sure, and this company does as well, gives you free certificates. So there's a small fortune to be saved just on certificates, SSL certificates. Unlimited websites, firewall protection, unlimited bandwidth, so it's all unlimited, so you can't really go wrong. Unlimited emails, unlimited subdomains, unlimited MySQL databases. So a lot of these databases which keep all the information are MySQL, unlimited databases. All the PHP versions, so if you're running something that only works on an older PHP version, you can still keep that in operation, or you can switch up to the brand new ones. 24/7 quick support, powerful control panel, which we're going to go after the control panel in a bit. Daily backups, so with your daily backups, if something goes wrong, you can go to a backup and you can get back to where you was before the thing that went wrong happened. Virus and malware protection, DDoS protection, you know, when websites come down because they send all these thousands and thousands of clicks, which drags all the energy out of the server and stops the site from working. Well, you've got protection against that. One-click app installs Softaculous. Basically, it installs WordPress in one click. Might do. I know it does WordPress. It might do other things as well. Installs other applications, but it installs WordPress. So to install WordPress, basically, is no problem now. You just click on the button, just put in your admin name and username and password, and bang, it's done for you straight away. And an email address, obviously. It's really so simple now to put a website up on the internet. What I'm looking for really is it gives you a breakdown. There's two different prices, and I'm just looking for that, which is right down the bottom, I think. So yeah, so this is the sales page. So I'm going to leave you really to go through this in your own time, giving you some comparisons there. I'm with SiteGround, which is a fantastic hosting, but you can see the sort of costs involved with SiteGround. All these, GoDaddy, Cloudways, Bluehost, not used those. HostGate, a very popular one. DreamHost was with them at one time. But yeah, it's really a big difference in the cost. Now this is what I was looking for, which is there's the package, which is the standard sort of package, which is called the Gold package, and then there's a premium package. So if you look on this sales page, it will actually give you a breakdown of what you get for each one, and you can pretty much compare. So HOST 20 websites, HOST Unlimited websites, HOST 20 gigabytes of SSD storage, 50 gigabytes of SSD storage, unmetered bandwidth on both, 5 years hosting on both, unlimited free SSL on both. The rest looks similar. There might be something over there that's not over there. So the real thing is the number of websites by the looks of it, and the amount of storage, the amount of data you're allowed to, you know, so if you've got big data sites, then you might be wise going for the big one. Otherwise, this one's ample. You can host up to 20 websites, and you've got 20 gigs of solid state drive storage, which, as I say, is super quick. So that's the two differences. If I put that there like that, you can actually freeze the page and have a look. But as I say, it's easy enough. Just go out to the sales page and have a look. I will go through the prices again in a bit. Let's just go over to the actual admin area. This is your control panel, which when you get your hosting, if you've had hosting before, it'll look pretty familiar because most of them look very similar. But you can see all the features. You've got obviously your account manager with your domain setup, subdomain management, DNS management. There's your SSL certificates, file transfer protocol (FTP), so you can upload files to the server from your computer. Your database, MySQL, domain pointers, site redirection, hot links protection, PHP settings. Then in your email manager, you've got your email accounts, forwarders, autoresponders, vacation messages, spam assassin setup, spam filters, mailing lists, MX records. If you've not got any hosting, even if you only use this as a starter pack to get you up and running, for the cost involved for 5 years, it gets you up and running to get your websites on the internet. It's a great bargain, it really is. And advanced features, Apache, handlers. Now, I don't get too much into these. I know little bits, but I don't know enough to mess about. Create and restore backups, so that's your backups. Cron jobs, that sort of basically automates things that you want doing on your website, and it's you set cron jobs and they automate little things that you want doing to your site on a daily or weekly or monthly basis or whenever. Custom error pages, so the 404 pages you can customize. MIME types, two-step authentication, password protected directories. File manager, so if you don't want to use the FTP, you can use the file manager. I always used to use FTP. Now I find it just as easy to use the file manager to upload files, folders, content to your server. So from your computer up to this server or whichever server you got. Perl modules. Now a lot of systems don't have Perl now, but it's got Perl. System information, site summaries, stats and logs. You got your webmail, PHP MyAdmin, which is how you access the MySQL databases. You go through this PHP MyAdmin. There's your auto installer, so that's where you can install WordPress and things like that, and other programs. So there's a host of programs, but I know WordPress is probably one of the main ones, but there's lots of others. And then we got support there, so you've got a support. That's what I was really looking for the soft delicious. So you got the auto installer, but you got these soft Culus apps installing. You got WordPress, Joomla, Abantacart, PHP, BB. I think that's chat base. Is it forum type thing? I'm not familiar with everyone, but some of them. MyBB, I think that is as well. Dolphin, not sure. These are all stuff I'm not quite sure of. But WordPress is probably, and Joomla. PHP BB I think is used on MyBB. But WordPress is probably in number one. So you can install a WordPress website in seconds. It's pretty standard, but having said it's pretty standard, that means it's got everything that you need. And things like SSL certificates, where you'd be paying extra, they give you for free. So for the one-time price for the 5 years, it's a real bargain. And if it's SSD, then it should be super fast, as it says. So if I just come back to my page, my bonus page, let's just go through the pricing. So it's got two prices basically. You got your GAL package, which is $87.40 for 5 years. So that's a bargain, a real bargain, because you'd be paying hundreds per year with most hosting. In fact, some hosting you can pay hundreds a month, but to be fair, you might be paying $10 a month, so that's what 120 a year, so 100 a year. So you're getting 5 years for $87, so that's real cheap. And you got this premium package, which basically means you can host more sites, unlimited sites. You get 20 sites with this basic, you get unlimited sites with this package, and I think, what was that? Was that 20 gigs of storage in that? 50 gigs of storage. It's a bigger storage capacity basically if you've got more data you want to store. So this one would pretty much do everybody. But if you've got real big websites, lots of content going day in, day out, lots of, videos or whatever, you might be better off with this bigger one for 147. But 87.40 would cover 99% of people, I should think. So if you're looking for hosting, a great bargain, I would say. Even if you're not looking for hosting, might be worth getting it now and getting a couple of sites up, and you got 5 years then for in the future when you want to add more. And as I say, I'm chucking all my bounces in, some great bounces for free as well. Just click on any of these blue buttons before the time reaches 0. So that's HOST 5 years, a real good bargain, I would say. I can really, what can you say? It does what it does. It does what it says on the tin. You get into a fantastic price for hosting for 5 years. And by looking at the actual panel area, you got lots of free features like the SSL certificate. So really, really good deal. If you're watching this video on YouTube, there'll be a link below this video. So click on the link below the video. It'll take you over to my bounce page, which you can see on screen. And just click on any of these blue buttons to get all my bounces chucked in free when you pick up the actual hosting itself. So real great deal. Yeah, so below the video, click on the link, and then when you're on the page, on my bounce page, just click on any of these blue buttons and you get my bounces and get the hosting as well for a real good price. So thank you for watching my HOST 5 years review, and I'll see you really soon.